So Snyders, tell me how was it making mixes at that age? You know, you starting out, not sure how it sounds. You have your friends listen to it, ask them how it is. And what did they tell you at the time?
You know what? So my last two mixes that I made, that was when I saw like, okay, you know what, you improved a lot. Because I listened to my old mixes, like one of my first few, and I'm like, yo, I hope this never sees the light of day. Because I'm like, but understand at that time, like I was the DJ, like in school, like you know, people knew me that I was the DJ. And at that time, it was like, yo, nah, this is banging, and I thought like, yo, this is going off. But I hope those other mixes never see the light of day. But yeah, it was also a good thing, like just to see like from where you started, because like I said, it was just me playing around, and then like how far you've come, and like you can hear essentially, and not just see like how far you've come. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Like one of my earliest fans, you know, when I came to this thing, he used to push me to make the mixes. He used to enjoy it, but he also used to tell me like, this one could have been in the vault for a bit more. He could have cooked a bit more, but yeah. My friends would tell me that, you know, like I said, that's the reason I do it, because for the most part it made people happy.
Yeah. Well, speaking on that, like, are there some people that stood out, you know, helping you out in your journey of to where you are today? Names that you're like, nah, these are my day ones, these are the guys that
Definitely
stood on my side for the longest time.
Definitely. No, firstly, shout out to my friends. Shout out to like Ro, and shout out to my boys as well. Shout out to my baseball and my softball friends, as they were there from early as well, like when I was playing like in taverns and bars. You know, those were my only, like my friends were my crowd, but they saw something in me as well. And then come to like June side, that is when things took off on a different way, bro. Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. You know, you need to have your friends in your corner.
Yeah.
Also important to have the right friends, man. You know, some people are only there to try and get in out of it at the end of it.
Definitely.
Like, yeah, if you now get famous, I'm next to you.
Yeah. I always say, one thing about me when it comes to like friendships and who you keep close to, I'm very not picky, but very aware of like who I let into my circle.
Nah, it's good because, you know, some people also make you feel guilty, like,
exactly.
You're different now.
Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, I try to stay authentically myself. I'm a brand, I have to, you know, operate a certain way and things like that, but and I don't think I ever let it get to my head to the point of where I'm gonna ignore you just because I can. You know what I mean? You know, if someone wants to take a picture with me, we can definitely take a picture. If you just want to have a conversation with me, because the love that I receive, it's crazy, and to me, it's still like not real when people come and ask for pictures, or when they just come and show you pure love. And like, to me, that's the real moments. I can play in front of huge crowds, but when people come to you and they just say, yo, you are good at what you do, that means more than anything to me. So yeah.
The question I ask everyone,
Yeah.
Bad moments, you know.
Yeah.
In the past, you have experienced anything bad that stands out to you?
That stands out to me. There was one moment where it was like, okay, this was a bit much for me. So it happened on New Year's Eve, actually, on New Year's night. I was playing, this girl came up, she was like dancing. Like me, I will never, you know, if the club allows it, I don't mind when people come, they dance next to you and things like that, but just also like respect my space as well. And then yeah, she was dancing and whatever, and at first I didn't realize that like she was a bit like intoxicated, she was a bit drunk. And then yeah, I was happy, you know, it's music's going, music's pumping. And then she started like holding me and started like grabbing me and stuff like that. And then I was like, nah, wait, I don't I don't actually like this type of thing. So I tried to call the security, the male security. They couldn't really like grab her, and then they left it, and then I started getting a bit irritated because I was like, please sort this out. And then the female security came, took her away, and I was just like, because she was like literally grabbing me and she was like touching me where I didn't really want to
feel comfortable also. Yeah.
Exactly. And then Then at one point she wanted to stay by the deck because I took a step back. She wanted to stay by the deck and start playing. She thought she was a DJ as well. Then I was like, no. That's where I took her arm and I was like, no. This is gonna happen. Yeah. Other than that, like I said, I receive a crazy amount of love that I'm really, really grateful for. There's hate there, but when the love overshadows the hate, you don't focus on it.
I wanted to know, I saw you friends with Ulway.
Yeah.
You said he also played a role in your journey. How did he play a role in your journey?
I was a fan out of Madrid, big fan of him. I was watching him from lockdown days. And then I saw him at a party, shout out Groovy Nights. I saw him at a party and I said, let me go up to him, let me introduce myself. I just wanted to meet him. He put me on a video and then he found it funny. That's when on the video I was, that night I was a bit like, let me say tipsy. I enjoyed myself, finals just finished. Finals just finished, we were partying.
It's a celebration, come on.
Exactly. And then, so then I shouted on this video, I'm Josh Snyders, up and coming DJ, watch this space.
I remember that.
Exactly.
I remember
That's
like 2022, I remember that.
2022, yes. And then, then from then, he started like following me, and then when because he was like following me, he was like the first like famous person that like I knew, and we grew a relationship, he was showing me a crazy amount of love. And then the one time he actually he surprised me at Phoenix, I did like a DJ competition, and him and Jessica, his girlfriend, came, they surprised me, and that was like, he's really a genuine person. But how he ties into with my family right now, so there's an event called The Cave. It's curated by Kane, the DJ. There was an event that he threw in June last year. I'm a big fan of Kane, I'm a big fan of Mio, I'm a big fan of Fishbowl. So I want to get on this lineup just because I want to show them like what I can do. You know what I mean? And that time I was no one. Got Kane at a Groovy Nights, introduced myself to him in person, said, hey, I'm the one that messaged you. We had a nice conversation and moved on. Kane messages me back. He's like, he's been looking for an opening DJ just to open his event and whatever, his party. And he was talking to Urve. Yeah, he was talking to Urve now, and he was like, Urve was also really pushing. And to me, like, Urve didn't have to do that, you know what I mean? But he did, and I was very, very grateful that he did. And then, so he said Urve also pushed for me to come and play. And he said, come and play, bring your friends, here's some tickets, bring your friends. Say, okay, from here, I want them to now take me under their wing. That was never like a thought of me. I just wanted to go there and show them who I am, show them that I can play, and they can just keep me in mind, for future stuff and whatever. About a few days after the event, they saw Diamond in the Rough, and then they messaged, they were like, let's introduce you to some people, and started building connections. From there, they always mention this thing of like, oh, you're part of the team now, and I was like, what are you talking about? What team? What are you talking about? Because I just didn't understand how they operated, because at the same time, I'm very young compared to them, very, very young compared to them. So it was like, what do they want with me? You know what I mean? What do they want with me? But looking back, they were the people that protected me. They made sure I got paid, they made sure I understood my worth, I knew my worth. And for the most part, bro, they became my family. Besides the business and everything, what they've helped me to achieve, what we've achieved together, they've become my family. I'm very, very grateful to have them in my life, to have them behind me. For the most part, I definitely wouldn't have been where I am right now without them. Shout out Fish Parcel, my manager, the flipping king, the goat. Mia is like my mother, keeps me in check, keeps me grounded in the most loving way possible. Kane, my brother, he's helped me. He's also just shown me new things. Because when I came in, I could mix. It was just about giving a platform, I just needed a platform to show you my talent. But he's taught me a lot of new things as well. And then, shout out Aiden. Aiden's he's our guy. He's the guy that dabbles in everything.